And let's go on the ground now where all the action is, because my colleague Aishwarya Paliwal is right now at the Attari-Wagah Border. Let's go across to her directly, because that is one location, Aishwarya, that's always brimming with patriotism, sloganeering, a lot of music and dance as well. On an Independence Day celebration like today, Aishwarya, what is the border looking like?
Well, Pooja, let me just straight cut to what's happening at the Wagah border. The visuals are a telling tale. As India celebrates its 75th Independence Day, the people here are dancing. It's raining here, so you can see the people are enjoying the weather also. We are seeing patriotic songs being sung. Now, the ceremony which is taking place here, which is called the beating retreat, everything is done by the BSF, which is the Border Security Force. The music that you are hearing, all of them are patriotic songs, and you'll also see people waving flags. These are the visuals that we are getting you from the Attari border, the Wagah border here in Punjab. The music is blaring, patriotic songs are being sung. Everyone is now waiting for the ceremony, the beating retreat to begin. It will begin shortly. You're seeing people dancing, you're seeing people shouting, Bharat Mata Ki Jai is what the chants that are taking place here. The visuals at the moment, Pooja, we are getting you from the Wagah border here in Punjab.
Aishwarya, what I'm looking behind you, yes, is all that flavor, patriotism, a lot of bhangra also as expected at the border. How many people can we say are possibly there today? Because on any usual evening also there is a lot of action that does take place, but on a beating retreat day, that action definitely doubles if not triples. Can we say there are thousands of people right now at the border?
Well, let me tell you, the seating of the place here, the seating of the people at Wagah border is roughly 25,000. What we understand today, almost 20,000 people have already come, and the BFS at the moment is expecting more people to reach here very shortly. You will see all the chairs, all of them will be filled shortly. At the moment, it's roughly 25,000 people here. All of them have come to witness the historic happening. Today is the 75th Independence Day, which is why we are also seeing a lot more people here. This is an affair which takes place daily, but today is special. Pooja, roughly 20,000 people. The overall seating here is roughly 25,000 people. The BSF is expecting more people to come in. Some of the seats, the initial ones, a little bit of them are vacant. However, the people behind, the seats behind are all of them are filled, and what you are seeing now are the chants. What you can hear, Pooja, are the chants of people here. Just listen to the audio, just soak in, for our audience who are watching India today, just soak in the music and the kind of chants that are taking place, the dance that you can see right behind me.
So let's take that 10-15 seconds, as Aishwarya is saying. Let's listen in to all the dance and dhamaka that's taking place. Remember, it's raining right now, as we can see, but despite the downpour, just look at the enjoyment that all of these in the audience are having. Let's dip in for about a few seconds if possible and listen in to the music and the chants there at the border. Today is the day usually it gets played, and flags and banners, and of course a lot of cheer for the country. 75 years, remember, and how far has India come. We have every reason to be proud of this country. The situation, never perfect, but there's always a moment to acknowledge how far this nation has come. And Aishwarya Paliwal is on the ground to help us get that sentiment as well. And when Aishwarya on the ground, despite the downpour, so many people, I just don't think that in any manner the rainfall is becoming a trouble for them. There's only a lot of dance and bhangra that's taking place. So what time is the beating retreat expected to be? You must have spoken to people. How is the mood like on the ground at the Attari-Wagah border?
Well, the beaching retreat, Pooja, will start by 5:15. We'll just cut to the visuals because the visuals are the main thing. You're seeing people dancing. You can see people waving the flag. This is a ceremony which takes place daily. But today is very special, Pooja. Today is special because today is the 75th Independence Day of our country. We have also seen how Prime Minister has made a call today for the unity of the country, and we are also seeing the people here dancing, all of them together, the flags of India, the tricolour being waved high. The dance that you are seeing, all the dance is now taking place right behind me. Flags are being waved. Roughly 25,000 people, that's the total capacity of the seating here at the Wagah border. Roughly 20,000 people are already here, and we are expecting the beaching retreat, which begins at almost 5:15, to begin very shortly. You'll be able to hear the music, Pooja. It's the music, it's the chanting, Bharat Mata Ki Jai, that are taking place here. And also, we are seeing the people dressed up. All of them are wearing white. A lot of them are wearing white. In fact, some of the umbrellas, as you can see, there are also of the Indian flag. So people have come fully prepared. On the other side are the Pakistani citizens, and shortly, we will see a contest take place between the Indian side and the Pakistani side. They too will start shouting, and the people here will also start shouting and dancing to the tunes of patriotic songs. Pooja.
All right, so what Aishwarya Paliwal is showing is all the josh and of course the Jawans and the Janta who are present at the location. Just to give you a background, since 1959 there's been this military exercise right on the border gates, which is with regard to one, the border security force as well, India's BSF, and this Pakistan Rangers. So since 1959 till today, these are evening exercises that do take place, but beaching retreat is another level of josh, of excitement. As you can see, even the umbrellas are tricolored today. Men, women, children, dance, bhangras, all of that. I mean, that, if there is a place right now to be, it is the Attari-Wagah Border, and that's where my colleague Aishwarya Paliwal is. Children dancing, people enjoying, and a lot of course, excitement there on location. So, a lot of filmy songs, Aishwarya, that are being played. Children hoisting the national flag, dancing. There's a lot of, as you can see, energy, ferocity, a lot of pride, of course, for country. That's with 75 years, an anniversary that we are celebrating right now of our country. It's absolutely incredible at this moment. Remember, it's an iconic tradition of the beaching retreat. Both countries, with regard to their national flags that are lowered at the border soon before dusk. There's also a military exercise between the BSF and the Pakistan Rangers. But that apart, people just cheering on, and you have to wait till 5 p.m. because that's when our BSF decides to march right there at the border. The level of pride, enthusiasm and patriotism just reaches another level, and that's what we are waiting for. We'll of course be going live at about 5:15 p.m. Aishwarya Paliwal is right there on location. So Aishwarya, I can just soak in here from the India Today studio, but you are there where it's happening live and where all the action is, and despite the downpour, I see nobody is budging from their seats. So what are people telling you? You know, it's incredible to see children dancing. You're looking so lovely yourself, Aishwarya, all tricolored yourself. But what are people telling you there? Is it possible to speak to any of them?
Thank you so much for all the compliments, Pooja. One has to dress the part, and it definitely feels good to dress up, because today is the 75th Independence Day, independence for which thousands and lakhs laid down their lives, and that's exactly what the Prime Minister also spoke about when he spoke from the ramparts of the Red Fort. Here at the Wagah border, the songs which are being played, all of them are giving people a lot of enthusiasm. The dancing is taking place, it's pouring, but that, the downpour has not in any way dampened the spirits of the people. We'll just try and walk a little bit closer to where the people are. Some of the chairs at the moment are empty. However, the people behind are all, dancing, cheering, and this is what even the BSF had told people, that you can participate. You must participate, you must dance. One thing, Pooja, just cutting to the visuals behind. Nazar will show you the children there. Pooja, if you can see the children, are stomping, dancing. These were the same children who just a short while ago had performed here. They are now cheering, dancing. The flags, the BSF personnel, all of them are now waiting for the retreat to begin. We're expecting the retreat to begin very shortly.
So Aishwarya, you must
Pooja.
have passed through Amritsar as well. While of course it is on any given day a moment of pride for us, 75 years of this country since it got its freedom. It was able to hoist its national flag. But the Azadi Ka Amrit Mahotsav, which was also a government initiative, the Har Ghar Tiranga campaign, do you see in any way that got reflected even further on the roads that you were passing through, the houses that you passed through? Because that clearly appears to have added to the flavor of the celebration this time.
Well, definitely, Pooja, it has added to the flavor, to the celebration. We'll just keep to the visuals because visuals are what are crucial from here at the Wagah border. Nasir will show you the visuals, the dancing, the chanting which is taking place. Also, Pooja, since the Prime Minister spoke in the morning about the Panch Pran, he wants people to take a pledge, to take, in fact, 5 pledges to make sure that the country becomes a developed nation in the next 25 years. Prime Minister and most of the cabinet ministers have been speaking about the fact that it's been 75 years since India has been an independent country. The target now is for 2047. That's what the target is. And all the policies and what the Prime Minister wants the citizen to do is to unite and to make sure that they all march together towards a developed India. India should be a developed nation by the time, we celebrate the 100 years of independence, which is 2047. So all the people have also taken into account, soaked in what the Prime Minister had to say today. And they are now marching towards a new India. Also, the Prime Minister spoke about being Atmanirbhar. He spoke about the 5G technology. All those things are something which people heard, and a lot of people who are present here today spoke to India Today and said that they are ready to march for the development of the country.
So what Aishwarya is showing us right now are these visuals of at least 20,000 people. And as you can see, whether it's patriotism via people dancing, listening to music, enjoying, it is a moment of celebration. The celebration, remember, that has come to India at a very grave cost. Apart from the freedom fighters who lost their life, there were the horrors of partition as well. And that all of while has been put in the past, there's also a remembrance to it, but also acknowledging and celebrating the freedom and how far India has able to come into its own, becoming one of the biggest economies, managing to come this far. Remember, our flag was even hoisted from space today. That is the acknowledgement of how far India has come. Let's dip in to the music that's being played here, and I just want to add here that it's absolutely raining there for the past few hours, but not one individual has moved. So there's no shelter right above them, but they're ensuring they're seated, they are drenched, but they want to soak in the flavor of this Independence Day right there at the Attari-Wagah border. Let's listen in to all the music. Attari-Wagah Border, and giving us the details and where the real action is Aishwarya Paliwal from India Today. She is ensuring she gets us the pulse. So, you know, I see women, men, children, and all of them enjoying dancing. This is the moment that they have traveled all far, really, to be able to be at this location. So, you know, what were people telling you, how you've been speaking to them? What I see right now, Aishwarya, is there some activity happening just right away? I see some of you moving to a location ahead. Aishwarya, can you hear me? All right, we'll try and get that audio line back. Remember, there's a lot of loud music and there is also right now a downpour at that location. People quiet for briefly a few seconds. We're talking about faces that are tattooed in tricolour, hoisting the national flag. Whether it's caps or umbrella, it's only the saffron green and the white right now. And I want to leave you with these happy visuals. Indians celebrating, acknowledging their freedom, and of course there will be many more struggles ahead as well for us as a country. But today is the day to soak in the freedom that we have got and the freedom we continue to cheer for. Leaving you with these visuals in this break. Don't go anywhere. When I return, I get you a lot more. Thanks for watching.